Hi, I'm Jeff Warren. Got into barbecue at a very young age when my dad could only burn things. At that point, it was like charcoal or learn how to cook well. We're doing a barbecue down in the West Bottoms. So we've recruited our buddies with the shop around the corner to let us coincide with something that they're doing so that we can create mass chaos. We've been doing barbecues around the area down here for years. I've got several friends that we hang out with on a consistent basis, and it's pretty much a weekly affair down here. Being in the West Bottoms, we have a natural heritage for barbecue, for meat. It's meat and bread. Bread is optional. We've got the stock exchange. The old cattle yards are down here. The American Royal Barbecue happens on a yearly basis. If you haven't heard of it, you're not in this country. The West Bottoms stands out because it's the area that does not change. A good mash of blue-collared life is down here in the West Bottoms. Everybody's got their own little part. Everybody has their own little niche. And we kind of all get along and help each other out as much as humanly possible. There is a lot of community that comes together on a weekly basis to do big barbecues, major bashes, small get-togethers. You pick it, it changes on a weekly basis. Well, Kansas City barbecue has its own little niche. Everybody from all across the country loves Kansas City barbecue. They come here in droves. People search out the better of the best restaurants. Working in the hospitality industry myself, I get plenty of people asking, who's got the best barbecue in town? Negative part is, don't have a shop, so I can't really tell them it's mine. As far as my barbecue goes, you're gonna get a lot of heat to it. Not too much to where you need a drink, but just enough to where you're needing that next bite. And you got great homemade sauces from all over the area. I do my own, got my own rubs. As far as the smoker goes, it's kind of a unique creation. It's been a work in progress for most of the year. It was kind of a cocktail napkin draw up and came to fruition through lots of scrap metal and welding. Mainly got the idea out of reverse flow smokers were far too expensive for what I was looking for. The person that I had originally got the smoker from was creating it for that purpose. I ended up taking I think it's a 1,500 gallon steel pylon and capping the ends, running a rotisserie rod down it, and creating a full length 8-foot firebox. Slapped a few motors on it, gear reducer, welded up a bunch of shelves, and now we have a big beast. For Sunday, we joined forces, per se, with the neighbors around the corner. Talked to them about the idea of, let's do a big barbecue. We need to have massive amounts of people. We're just gonna invite all of our friends. And they showed up. They show up to my barbecues consistently. I show up at their shop on any time they're having events. So we decided to join forces. The shop we're having the shoot and the barbecue at is Black Label Cycles. On Sunday, we've got kind of a mismatch of different events going on. We've got a few local bands coming down. They're going to be playing for us. We've got DJ Rico's coming in, synonymous fixture from downtown Manhattan, Brooklyn, the Bronx, and obviously here in Kansas City, good friend of all of ours. We got the Bombshells coming down, charity organization, pinup girls doing bike washes and bikinis. We got mass amounts of barbecue, and we're gonna just take a nice motorcycle ride after we finish it all up and everybody's stuffed, fat, and happy. What we've thought about cooking this week, we're gonna do phenomenal burn-ins, chopped beef sandwiches, excruciatingly good pulled pork. We've been fine-tuning a new pulled pork recipe all summer, got hashed down to where it's an odd base. It's kind of a fix of Carolina with Kansas City, but we got to put our barbecue twist on it. So add your seasonings, add your vinegar, and wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Well, sauces need to be designed for the meat that they're going on. If you're gonna make a sauce, you need to have a complement what you're gonna put it on. Beef needs a big, bold sauce. It needs a tomato base. It needs heavy molasses. It needs something that's gonna stand up to where you're not just going, steak. You know, it's barbecue. It's supposed to be bold. Pork, lighter flavor. Good porky flavor is exceptional, especially when it's well smoked. You put a great rub on it on the outside, cook it until the frickin' thing falls apart in your mouth. Throw an exceptional sauce on it. I do believe Carolina has something going on. They just use way too much vinegar. And mustard goes on a hot dog, not on pork. That is a given. Barbecue is the greatest excuse in the world to crack a beer at 4 o'clock in the morning after getting 3 hours of sleep the night before. It is the most wonderful excuse to bring all your friends over and feed them until they waddle home. It's also a wonderful thing to have leftovers of because you can eat it for a week straight and make so many different things out of it.
I've been to a couple of Hefe's barbecues. They're always awesome. Always got a good group of people. Got really good food. Yeah.
Hefe's barbecue. I had the combo meat, and then I met him, and then I realized life was incomplete.
It was.
A cool place. Just it's always fun coming down to just a really big place. A lot of people having a good time, listening to music. I love coming down here, and that was some really good barbecue.
In the West Bottoms, they hold the World Series of barbecue here. When you're down here, it's serious.